All right. Hello, Monero fam. What's up? What's up? It is Matt and Chill. How you doing, Chill?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I see you got the pot of tea there in the background and the Monero poster. So staying warm and hydrated. Good stuff. Good
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So we got a big week of news this week. So we probably just jump right into it as usual. Let me share my screen here. And first up, I found this one. I thought it was pretty funny. Mark Cuban complaining about the Twitter bots, basically saying he'd pay Twitter for a hashtag and account filter. The crypto spam on here is out of control. And he's not wrong. I know like people won't even say MetaMask or like other specific words in Twitter or type them out in Twitter replies. And if you do, then you just, all the link bots show up and start spamming the crap out of the conversation. So it's kind of funny. I thought it was sort of hilarious. Chill had a funny take on it. It's poor
Yeah,
Cuban.
poor Mark Cuban. He can't handle crypto Twitter like somebody.
I know he's
He couldn't handle the losses either on the DeFi when he was introduced. So a week later, he's like, "Oh, I lost. We need regulation."
yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh man, but okay, so that's first up. Marky Mark is complaining about the Twitter bots, which is pretty
Oh,
funny.
poor little boy.
I think he'll somehow. I feel like it'll work out for him. I think he'll come out of this all right. But next up, we have. You sent me this before it was deleted, but I think from what I read, and now I mean this is totally unverified, so please don't think we're presenting this as fact. But what is something to do with like Ray Dalio's? Like somebody sent a screenshot of a Slack, and they worked at Bridgewater Associates, which is Ray Dalio's company, and they're apparently this screenshot showed them considering a position in Monero and also Ethereum. But yeah, it was deleted pretty shortly thereafter, and all the comments seem to think the guy got fired, but I don't know. It's super unverified. Originally, it was a little more interesting when you could actually view the screenshot, but now it's just like, I don't know if that makes it seem more legit or less legit now that the link is gone.
So someone shared it and they deleted the names. And it was a discussion about adding Monero and presenting it to the investors, and it's like confidential. And then, but this person got so excited that they had a red marker and an arrow and said that's Ray Dalio. And then so obviously Monero kids are the smartest, and they figure that, oh well, then that in that case this is
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater investment. So then obviously he probably got scared and deleted it.
Excuse me.
But if it's true, it's huge, because that means that they are, moving into Monero as well.
Right. Well, I mean, it makes sense. We've all been shouting it from the rooftops. The value proposition for Monero and an actual fungible currency that doesn't, reveal everything you're doing. That seems pretty valuable. And lately, I watched the Monero Bitcoin pairings pretty closely. Mm-hmm. And lately, Monero has been really doing well against Bitcoin for the last, week or so, maybe. They've really been shooting up. So, I don't know. It looks, maybe we'll see. I mean, who knows? It's the crypto casino. So, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. This is not financial advice. We're not financial advisors. And it was just something interesting that, looked like people might want to know about it. So,
exactly.
Third up, we've got Feather Wallet. Can you explain this one to me, Chill? I think you found this one.
Yeah, there's just a tutorial in Spanish for Feather Wallet. So our Spanish Monero fam, there's the link. I'm going to link that below so that you guys can follow the tutorial for Feather Wallet. If you're like me and you have lots of issues with the Monero GUI, you prefer Feather wallet, then this is for you.
Gotcha. And yeah, so now it's been translated into Spanish, open it up to more people, making it easier for use through people outside the English world. So yeah, awesome, good stuff. Glad to see it. For sure. All right. Next up, this one, go away, pop-up. This one is pretty cool. The Magic Monero Fund. So there's Magic grants that, I don't know, Chill, if you want to tell a little bit about Magic grants, but the long story short is they have a board, they have some funds, they need to figure out what to do with it, and the people who are on the board making that decision are yours truly, Chilla Brimer, along with Vic from Cake Wallet and a few other people from the Monero community. So yeah, congratulations! That you seem really excited about it, and that's a really cool opportunity.
Well, it just means so much to me. I mean, we are promoting Monero anyway, but you know, I always wanted to contribute towards the Magic Monero Fund, and you know, the idea that Monero will have a permanent research and development fund. I mean, that's exciting.
Yeah,
we have the smartest people, because it is the toughest to achieve privacy in the digital world. So we do need, you know, the smartest mathematicians and researchers. Just come on over.
Yep, absolutely. And Magic does some really cool stuff too. I think is this associated with Magic grants, or is this its own thing?
Yes, no, it's the same.
Okay. Yeah. So Magic grants, I know they're providing scholarships to people who are interested in learning about like Monero and cryptocurrency and things like that, who you know, wouldn't have the money or the ability to otherwise do it. So they've been providing scholarships for students like that, amongst other things, I think. But yeah, Magic's really cool. They got a great nonprofit going there. So yeah, very awesome, and congratulations.
Yeah, it's very meaningful. I'm so happy. Andres already threatened me. He's like, with great power comes great responsibility. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love him.
That's funny. Nice. All right, next up, we've got Representative Tom Emmer was a Republican from somewhere. Minnesota. Hockey fan. All right, he can't be that bad.
So he looks like he introduced a new bill to prohibit the Fed from issuing central bank digital currencies directly to individuals for privacy reasons. Well, we already have Monero, so if you read that, I'm just thinking, you know, Monero supports innovation, and it's already protecting our privacy, financial privacy. So it's just a matter of time until people discover it, because a lot of people still don't know it. That's the sad truth, even in the crypto space.
Right. Well, exactly, because it hasn't really been used against them. Most of the people doing non-risky things, I guess is how I'll say it. People doing things with low levels of risk in the crypto world, like just buying and holding and putting it in a wallet. They haven't run into any transactions being frozen, or they probably haven't had to deal with a lot of that up until this point. And so, it's kind of ignorant bliss where everything works fine and it's not, being directly used against me. So I don't really care about it. But the day that it is, everyone's going to come screaming into Monero is, I can definitely see that happening. But it's interesting to see the funny, because I think Tom Emmer, he looks like a boomer, but I think he knows he's pretty up to speed on financial stuff and how the markets and what the central bank digital currencies can do. And it's interesting to see him putting the premium on privacy as well and directly tying that to dollar dominance. So like fungibility is fungibility, and you don't want to have personally identifying information just being collected for no real reason by a centralized federal entity. He seems to recognize it here, so that's nice to see. I still don't want to use a CBDC, but trying to pump the brakes on it a little bit. That's I'd rather see that than not see it, I suppose.
Yeah, I can't remember who said it. It was a lady, I think, that they, with the dollar, they play this short-term strategy where, with the censorship and the sanctions of and weaponizing the SWIFT network, they want these short-term battles, but they lost the war because now nobody wants to use the US dollar because they just willy-nilly start sanctioning anyone who doesn't play according to their playbook. So I think that's true. It's like they really upset a lot of different nations.
Yep, the chickens are coming home to roost a bit. For sure. One sec here. All right, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. I mean, we keep a pretty close eye on any federal legislation that has to do with crypto or adjacent, industries. But yeah, we'll see how that develops. They're definitely pushing for the CBDC, so that's something I think everyone in crypto, really just everyone, should keep an eye on, because that's so much power and systemic, long-term systemic institution being stood up to, support all of that you want to have a say, or at least be aware of what's coming, especially if it's directly going to affect you. So yep. All right, MoneroTopia. Oh yeah, Cryptobear is coming. The guy that made he's made quite a few songs, but what should I play some of them, Chill?
Yes, please.
All right, what we got here? Sound up. Oh yeah. Every time you play this, I'm like, yeah, I know this song. Like it's the first time I'm hearing it.
I want Monero, I don't want no cash. I want Monero, I don't want no dash. I want Monero, no bitcoins, cause when they track it, it feels like trash.
Nice. What's this one? Never should. I don't think I've seen all these. See all my recommended videos here.
Reminiscing life simple. I never bought shit. I never bought Red Bull. Now people talking, hoping that makes.
Nice.
I'm into it. I'm his biggest fan. I love this.
Well, it'll be we'll have a live performance, so that's pretty awesome. I can't turn to that here. I better like it. Forgot to like the other ones. You're into it. I can tell. I can tell. It's pretty good.
I want an autograph. I got his first album.
The crypto music scene is probably not the top tier of the music industry, but he's definitely in the top.
He's like the Tupac of Monero.
I'm gonna let you stand on that one. Stand on that hill. No, it's good shit. It's good shit. I definitely don't mind it. All right, what's next?
We gotta support.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Community.
For sure. All right, untraceable.
Okay.
Reminder that Monero has the lowest inflation rate of all mineable cryptocurrencies. Economic policy is certain now and in the future, protected from surveillance, censorship, and debasement. It is our exit to the madness and silent theft. There we go.
But he posted that in response to the inflation. If you scroll down. Yeah, that's what he posted in response to, like the 7% inflation.
Gotcha. So out of all the cryptocurrencies, Monero's inflation is the lowest, and the dollars is probably the highest. Well, actually, I take that back. I think Dogecoin or SHIB might have the highest inflation because I'm pretty sure there's like a billion new tokens hitting the market every day or whatever. It's some crazy number. But after that, it's the dollar. All right. Yeah. Good. That's true. I forgot. Yeah. Because Monero, the whole thing with like Bitcoin is when when the block reward runs out or the fee is going to be enough to keep it going in like 100 years from now. But Monero pretty much just hits that tail emission and then that's that. It doesn't really have to worry about incentivizing long-term transaction mining, I guess you say. But cool. All right, next up we've got, what do we have here? Cake Wallet. Monero.com lasted 2 days, but it is now the subject of Chinese censorship. Monero.com by Cake Wallet was removed from the China Apple Store because the app facilitates cryptocurrency transactions, which are not legal in China. Oh, that'll stop them. That's great.
Yeah. But I'm so glad that they managed to grab Monero.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a jackpot SEO.
Right? Definitely.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're in China, Chinese Monero fam, you can use Lokinet. They yet to discover it. So you can access the World Wide Web with Lokinet. It's like Tor, but it's not yet on the censored website list.
Ah, nice. Right on. Okay, next up we have, so from Decor. Okay, yeah. You here, let me scroll down a little bit. You share this one.
Yeah, so some of you might know Carlos and Martin because they work for Decor Research. It's a decentralized research team. And he posted this a couple of days ago on LinkedIn. I grew up in a Web 1.0 era. And to me, the internet was a place of limitless information available to anyone who wanted it. An internet before monetization, full of helpful communities sharing information because they really wanted to, with all of it being done pseudonymously. I could not imagine the internet we have today, commercialized, stripped of its freedoms and anonymity, and robbed of its creativity. Somewhere along the way, we let it become what it is, like a frog in boiling water. The irony, because he was posting this on LinkedIn. A truly decentralized internet offers users and creators the opportunity to be rewarded for their engagement and contributions to the world's body of information. The space that upholds privacy values and is free from censorship. And he posted this in relation to, obviously, the Cypherpunk Manifesto. And I just wanted to remind people that, we need to stay on track and protect privacy. And it sounds like, I was very little at the Web 1.0 when that happened. So by the time I came around, I had Google and Yahoo.
Right.
It sounds like it was a similar kind of atmosphere like it is with crypto today.
I've heard that.
So hopeful.
Yeah, I've heard that comparison. I think some crypto communities give like a very early internet days, feel with just, basically full of helpful people sharing information and, doing it pseudonymously. I mean, that's...
You did that so good. I can't pronounce it.
I'm not going to try it again, but thank you. But what was I saying here? No, it's just it's interesting to see that. That makes me feel like this is something that is, you want to be a part of it because it's going to echo for a long time. Like what's happening now in crypto and with technology and everything is it's an interesting point in history because we've got all these new things. We're not quite sure what to do with them. And, we're finding out that ad marketing and all of that and optimizing for that is really, causing a lot of anxiety and other negative things. And so I don't know. It's really going to be interesting to see what the next generation does with when they get to kind of start calling the shots and the current people in power pass on. But I like that. I like that a lot. I definitely vibe with that. That's a good little quote there. So lastly, oh no, wait, I just duplicated this. That was our last one.
Yes.
That was it. We're done. We're wrapping up.
We're done. We're done.
Good. Hey, your voice held up. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, we did have some updates last week. Actually, me and Matt, we created a Monero news, and then it didn't get posted because of some delays on my end. So I apologize for that. But we did have some updates in Cake Wallet where you
I think I just forgot to send it. I didn't send it to you. Sorry. That was my fault. Anyway.
Yeah, but then you did, and I didn't have time to edit. So Cake Wallet now allows you to create names for your wallet, so you can, and also Monero had an update too.
Oh yeah, they had the thing with the like putting a passphrase on your seed. Kind of similar to how passphrase. Well, actually, I don't know. I need to look into that more. But that's I forget how we phrased that. But it's phrased a little bit better than that one.
Yeah, so I'm just going to post the links below so you guys can catch up to all the Monero news that we missed to cover.
All right, sounds good. Everybody be safe, healthy out there, and we will catch you next time. See ya.